एवरीवन, आज मैं आपके लिए एक नया वीडियो लेकर आई हूँ जो कि टॉपिक है जियो पॉलिटिक्स। तो शुरू करने से पहले अगर आपने मेरा चैनल अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो प्लीज़ सबसे पहले मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए और बेल आइकन दबाना मत भूलिएगा। जैसे मैं कोई नया वीडियो अपलोड करूँगी आपको सबसे पहले उसका अपडेट मिल जाएगा। और प्लीज़ मेरा वीडियो एंड तक देखिएगा। अगर आपको अच्छा लगे तो प्लीज़ इसे लाइक एंड कमेंट ज़रूर करें। तो चलिए अब हम शुरू करते हैं अपने टॉपिक के साथ। जियो पॉलिटिक्स, अ गाइड टू द इश्यूज। What is geopolitics? Study of the relationships between demography, economics, environment, geography and politics and how they influence countries' foreign and national security policies. Geopolitical schools of thought. Classical geopolitics. Methodologically, traditionalist interpretation of the roles played by geography, natural resources, and transportation in formulating and implementing national and international political, economic, diplomatic, and military strategies. Critical geopolitics. Leftist political and methodological approach, heavily influenced by deconstructionist and postmodern political theories, seeks to expose what it claims an deterministic, exceptionalistic, geographic, ideological, and other flaws it claims exist in traditional politics. Modern history of geopolitics and key founders. Geopolitics first used by Swedish political scientist Rudolf Kellen in 1899. Article in Swedish journal Yemmer. Kegelian contribution. Influence by German idealist philosophy, social Darwinism, and prevailing imperialistic views. Believed nation states were more important than individuals. Asserted states should be studied as geographical organisms or spatial phenomena, with particular emphasis on a state's location to other states in its territorial form or size. Believed states possessing the greatest power resources would win wars. Supported many German WWI objectives and believed the US and Russia were the only two countries capable of becoming world powers. Alfred Thayer Mahan, 1840 till 1914, professor at US Naval War College, whose work continues influencing the US and other navies. Seminal work is The Influence of Sea Power upon History, 1660 till 1783, 1890. This work asserted naval and merchant marine assets were the key reasons England, France, Holland, and Spain won wars, enabling them to seize overseas colonies, eliminate enemy access to these colonies, and exploit their natural resources. Mahan influence of sea power. Its publications came at a time of European and Japanese expansion in Africa and Asia. They soon would be joined by the US. Influence pro-expansionist Americans such as Secretary of State John Hayes, Senator Henry Cabot Lodge, and Theodore Roosevelt. Mahan advocated a larger navy to patrol and defend the Gulf and Caribbean coast. Believed there would be a Central American canal and favored establishing an Eastern Pacific naval perimeter to keep Japan and any other country from getting within 3,000 miles of San Francisco. Friedrich Ratzel, 1844 till 1904, German regarded as founder of modern human and political geography. Political Geography 1897, credited with establishing the foundations of geopolitics and saw him introduce Lebensraum to German political rhetoric. Belief state space increases with territorial growth, that states grow by absorbing other smaller units, and that frontiers are peripheral state organs reflecting a state's strength and growth aren't permanent. The sea as the source of the greatness of a people 1900 stressed German commitment to Weltpolitik and maritime expansion. Ratzer was also interested in the importance of environmental influences such as climate, resources, terrain, and vegetation. Halford Mackinden, 1861 till 1947, preeminent British promoter of geopolitics, stressed the strategic importance of the British Isles, physical location, and natural resources endowment. The Geographical Pivot of History 1904, published by the Royal Geographical Societies, Geographical Journal stressed his concern that the one power or alliance of powers could gain control of Eurasia and use that region's resources for global denominations. Mackinder believed Russia's geographic positions made it possible for it to expand its power and saw China and Japan as future challengers to Russia. Democratic Ideals and Reality 1919 contended power was becoming more centralized in all large states and that populations would be susceptible to government manipulation. Supported the League of Nations and established the concept of the heartland, including all of Eastern Europe, saying that Germany and Russia would seek to control this region contending. Who rules East Europe commands the heartland. Who rules the heartland commands the world island. Who rules the world island commands the world. This work has limited immediate impact in the US and UK, but stronger impact in Germany. Sergei Korsakov, 1910 till 1988, Admiral and Commander in Chief of the Soviet Navy 1956 till 1985, transformed the Soviet Navy from a coastal force to a blue water maritime power with the aircraft carriers and submarines capable of challenging US naval supremacy globally. Wrote books such as Red Star Rising at Sea 1974, Sea Power of the State 1983, and articles in the journal Military Thought. Golbery do Couto e Silva 1911 till 1987, Brazilian military figure involved with that country's superior war college. In works such as Brazilian Geopolitics 1981, advocated exclusive Brazilian leadership in South America, favored an anti communist partnership with the US to protect South Atlantic maritime waters from a Soviet attack between the Atlantic Narrows and West African Bulge. Distrusts adjacent Spanish speaking countries such as Argentina, Colombia, and Peru, whom he believed wanted to encircle Brazil, advocating expanding internal Brazilian frontier by developing the Amazon and Brazil's northeastern and southern region. incorporated Mackinder and Mahan into his writings. Selected countries and geopolitical interest practices. Australia, maintaining close security ties with the US, concerned with access to Persian Gulf, desires unfettered access to Antarctica, has growing trade relationship with China and other East Asian countries, concerned with political and security developments in Indonesia, archipelago, and intervened military in Iraq, Afghanistan, East Timor, Papua New Guinea, and Solomon Islands. Canada cooperates with US to prevent ballistic missile attacks against North America, has military forces in Afghanistan, seeks to protect national sovereignty in Antarctic region, though it hasn't put significant military forces in that region until the current Stephen Harper conservative government, concerned with how climate change may affect Arctic populations and how this may increase international shipping traffic and natural resources competition, oil and natural gas, with nations such as Russia, the US, et al. China seeks to reclaim Taiwan, increasing the size of its conventional and nuclear military forces, seeks to provide maritime security for its growing demand for natural resources from as far away as Latin America and Africa, interested in South China Sea natural resources, and has disputes with countries such as Japan, has close ties with Pakistan, and may compete with India for Indian Ocean control, seeks to challenge US Western Pacific naval preeminence. India, developing military capability to enable it to expand beyond the South Asian subcontinent. Its population is expected to surpass China's around 2025, has nuclear weapons and a nuclear agreement with the US giving its access to nuclear fuel and technology, has challenging relationships with Pakistan, including their dispute over Kashmir, hydropolitics challenges with neighboring countries over the Ganges and Indus River, will increase security cooperation with the US to hedge against China, may adopt an Indian Ocean Monroe Doctrine to ensure no pass can restrict its access to the Indian Ocean or natural resources. United States remains world's preeminent military power, though facing acute financial challenges such as $14 trillion national debt, concern with maintaining freedom of the seas, working collaboratively with other nations but taking preemptive military actions if needed, concerned with Chinese challenges in the Western Pacific, Indian Ocean, Africa, etc. Competition for natural resources and reducing dependency on foreign imports, Islamist terrorism, Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran's and North Korea's nuclear weapons aspirations. Geography of US combatant military commands. Northern Command NORTHCOM covers N America and Arctic. Southern Command SOUTHCOM covers Central and South America. Africa Command AFRICOM covers Africa, established 2007. Central Command CENTCOM covers Mid East from Egypt to Kazakhstan. Europe Command EUCOM covers Europe, Turkey and all of Russia. Pacific Command PACOM covers India, China, SE, Asia, Oceania, and most of the Pacific Ocean. Current and emerging geopolitics hotspots: Afghanistan, Pakistan, Arctic natural resources, ESP, oil, natural gas, Russia flag planting North Pole 2007, Denmark expects to claim North Pole seabed by 2014. China in Africa. China's string of Pearls Basin strategy and future military objectives has supported facilities in Bangladesh, Myanmar, Pakistan, participates in anticipatory efforts in Indian Ocean, climate change, cyber warfare, energy policy and competition, example European dependence on Russia for oil and natural gas. December 2005, Russia cuts off natural gas supplies to Ukraine affects EU. Geopolitical hotspot, failed states example Somalia, global migration including US Mexico border, global pandemics, Iran nuclear weapons program, Islamic integration in Europe, Latin America geopolitics, Israel and Palestine, maritime piracy, Mexican drug wars and Central America gangs, Nigeria's Delta region, Russian foreign policy toward near abroad countries 2008 war with Georgia, South China Sea, Strait of Malacca, sovereign debt example Greece, Ireland, Portugal, potentially US high, that is high borrowing from China et al. Terrorism, Turkey, Yemen, and Bab el Mandeb Strait. Information resource: militaries, especially war colleges and research centers, foreign ministries, finance departments, energy, environmental, natural resources department, congressional and parliamentary commitments, international government organizations and non-government organizations, scholarly books, journals, dissertations, theses, blogs, Facebook, Twitter. Conclusion: understanding geography is critical for understanding and analyzing domestic and international economic, environmental, diplomatic, political, and security developments. We need to be able to read and understand political, geographic, topography, and other kinds of map. Need to understand the critical importance of strategic choke points such as Panama Canal, Strait of Hormuz, Suez Canal, Strait of Malacca, Bab el Mandeb Strait to national and international economies and security. Recognize how geography has always affected and will always affect international economic, political, and security relationships. Recognize how international political power always has been, always will be characterized by conflict, including military conflict and access to resources and economic markets. Geopolitics is the ultimate interdisciplinary subject with limited research possibilities. Importance of US: restoring fiscal solvency so it can successfully defend its global economic and strategic interests through military strength and prudent collaboration with elite nations. China maritime activity: China is increasing its naval spending and maritime security activities and is increasingly interested in developing its power projection capabilities to cover the two Pacific Islands chains as the map in the next slide demonstrates. China's first and second island chains maritime perimeter, which is being marked with the help of red lines. You can see it clearly in the map. Thanks for watching my video till the end. Please like my channel. Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for further notifications. If you have any queries related to the video, please comment me in the comment section. I'll definitely reply you back as soon as possible. If you want any notes on any particular topic, please let me know. Mention it in the comment section. I'll prepare a video for that topic separately. Thank you.